James Harden. Steve Nash.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA. On Chris, before.
Thank you. Kevin, LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
To carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
It's Aldridge, high post. He kicks to Harden. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Passes it to Davis. Back to Westbrook. Over Aldridge. Westbrook can't get it to go. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Now, here's Westbrook. Harden missing his last shot. Bounce pass from Westbrook. They grabbed their own miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Mills. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here's Westbrook. A 23-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Mills following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Durant feeling it out a bit. Going inside, and then Durant with the jam.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Now, here's Aldridge. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Waiting with it. Monk defending. Here's Aldridge. No good off the front iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Nets trail by 8. Harden outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James, the pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Mills. Westbrook, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Pass to Howard. Over Aldridge. Howard kicks to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Mills. Here's Davis. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Durant. The shot's good. KD's got his second bucket.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Here's Westbrook, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now the pass to KD. Here he goes. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
A nice shot by Howard.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Yes, that goes in.
You know, usually Harden is at the rim or behind the arc, but he's got that mid-range game in his bag, too.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter. They wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
KD against James, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. In the corner, it's Monk. Lays it up and banks it in.
Enjoying watching Monk handle the rock now. He has the ability to glide through the defense and does a nice job creating for himself.
Now here's Mills. 17 points in his last outing. Now here is Harden. Guarded closer. It's not going to go for him. Lakers leading by 7. Davis inside. Guarded by KD. And it's Davis missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Harden kicks to Durant. Back to Harden. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason. Locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Harris. And Thomas subbed in for Patty Mills.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now, here's Thomas. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Here's Harden. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Count it. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
Here's Claxton following the basket by Anthony Davis. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Here's Anthony. He picked up 12 points in their last one against San Antonio. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Brown outside. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Brown. From deep, Thomas. Carmelo Anthony grabs the ball. Lakers leading by 9. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Nets. Right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
And seeing where the Nets are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. Perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw good, Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Harden against Thomas. Here's Anthony. Outside for Thomas. Second change shot. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing.
And here's Harden. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Lakers leading by 5. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 8 points. With the floater, and he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got 6.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Lets it go from 11. The shot by Anthony, no good. Nets trail by 5. Here's Brown. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Brown's got his second basket of the night. The Lakers shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Here's Anthony. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Harden against Thomas. Harden with it. Here's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. You know, for me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Bruce Brown. Thomas is out there with Harden. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's...
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the inside, Horton Tucker. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Anthony against Harden. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on it. Guys?
Yeah, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Harden to pass to Brown. Over none. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Horton Tucker. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, man. You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Shot to stop the run. And Harden lays it in. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. inside. The shot by Anthony, no good. James finds Anthony. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. James outside. Floats one up. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Monk. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Cameron Thomas.
The first free throw is good. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Westbrook drives in, kicks it out to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jumper.
Mills passes to Thomas. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Durant against Anthony. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's James, and he drives in, and the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Now Mills. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Durant inside, covered by Anthony. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Monk's shot's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Durant with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Durant, no good. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Westbrook. Here's Howard. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's an 18-point game. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Aldridge kicks to Mills. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
KD with the bucket.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
James, the pass to Westbrook. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For three, Harris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Monk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feeds to Westbrook. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Anthony, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Not enough on that one as it misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. 13 feet away. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Durant. It's on target from the high post. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
James, the pass to Howard. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Upside Thomas. The dish to KD. Over LeBron. Thomas trying to break loose. Durant, no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out big and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Paul Millsap's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills finds Durant. Over Westbrook, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Now, here's Monk, defended by Durant, and it's sent back by KD. Down low. Outside Thomas. Back to Mills. Drives to the hoop. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, KD. It's good. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
LeBron outside. Pass to Westbrook. Anthony against Harris. Anthony left side. Monk and Thomas with the block. And he's able to get it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Dishes to Mills. Back to Durant. And finished off by KD.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Davis. Second chance effort. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. James has got 12.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Timeout called the Lakers.
All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Los Angeles with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in for LeBron. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Bruce Brown comes in for Thomas. And James Harden subbed in for Patty Mills.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Millsap, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got his first 2 points of the night.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. None can't get it to fall. 35 seconds left in the first half. Harden against Thomas. Harden draws the double. Here's Claxton, and there's the pass to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. To the inside. Anthony, the pass to Davis. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Davis has got 14 points.
Hey, this is a difficult shot for anybody, this floater, but with Davis and his size, even more difficult. He's added it to his repertoire.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screaming through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Monk. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Lakers leading by 19. Pass to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Howard finishing it off. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Harris finds Aldridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Aldridge has a nice methodical way about his game that makes him extremely reliable down low. He's a smooth operator in the post.
That's trailed by 19. Inside. Here's Durant. And that one hits back iron.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
LeBron passes to Howard. Outside Westbrook. Davis with it. Back to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And here's Davis for 3. The Lakers rebound. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Durant against Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he's still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
That's good from Durant.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 20. Here's James. Howard trying to free himself out. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 14.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And that one, good. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go.
A lot more than just his postgame.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
You know what move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
dishes to Westbrook. James outside. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. It's Davis on the wing. And off.
Basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
Here's Harden. Aldridge down low. Davis is on. Aldridge kicks to Mills. From deep, Harden. Westbrook pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Driving inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Harris outside. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Monk. Harden with the defensive effort.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 12 in the game.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
So for the Nets, Paul Millsap is checked in for Aldridge. And Thomas subbed in for Harris. Thomas passes to Mills. And here is Durant. 19 points in the game. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Howard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Passes it to Mills. KD against Davis. Durant, the pass to Millsap, and the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
Here's Davis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yes, sir.
To the paint, here's Thomas, and the rejection by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that.
Yep, it counts. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And there it is for him. Howard's got 18 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Mills dishes to Millsap. Mills with it. He's got 5. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Howard. Millsap against Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. Now Monk. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And LeBron with the best in the assist by Howard. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Mills. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Westbrook surveying the D. The rebound by the Nets. The 3 from Harden. Here's Thomas. Great D that time from James. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And James throws it down.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Horton Tucker comes in for James. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Monk. And Thomas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Patty Mills. Anthony against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. No good on that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside, Davis. Anthony right side. Millsap with the steal. Here's Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
James
Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Horton Tucker. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Thomas against Davis. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Millsap. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Nunn. Anthony trying to get open. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nunn's got his first bucket in this one.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Claxton the pass to Millsap. Looking to end his cold spell. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Nunn finds Anthony. Now Thomas. The rebound by Harden.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Count that bucket. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Takes it from 10. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Pass to Millsap. Back to Harden. Shoots it up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Anthony down low. He's got 14. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thomas got 7 points in the game. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Bruce Brown is out there with Johnson. Then there's Carter. And it's Claxton in its center. Thomas, that's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Brown down low, defended by Nunn. And plucked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. To the right side. To the middle. Anthony down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Here's Bembry. He takes it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Carter, the pass to Johnson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Carter inside the three-point line. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Nunn looking around. From 12 feet out. The rebound by Johnson. Brooklyn with the ball. Carter outside. There's the pass to Brown. Nunn against Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Carter inside the three-point line. Rebound the Lakers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Anthony. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Nunn. Another shot. And yes, it's good.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
Brown outside. The dish to Carter. The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and smooth over that relationship.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jordan against Johnson. The kick out to Brown. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Anthony against Johnson. Anthony down low. The second effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Brown to the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business.
Johnson against Anthony. Kicks it out to Johnson. Offline with his three. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Jordan. Pass to Anthony. Over Carter, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Outside Rondo. Anthony on the wing, defended by Carter. Anthony against Carter, and the shot is good. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because
after the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million will incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Harris outside. Here's the three. They get it back. Claxton, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Anthony left side. Over Johnson. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Johnson outside. Rondo against Carter. From downtown, Rondo with the rebound for Los Angeles. They've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Bazemore on the wing. Anthony against Johnson. Anthony kicks to Ellington. Over Harris. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Shooting two.
That free throw missing. The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Brown's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player. And no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, it feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
Takes it inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pat to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Rondo dishes to Howard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Carter. That is his first foul of the game. And, Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Howard in the post. Johnson on him. Howard, the pass to Ellington. Clock at 6. Bazemore for three, and they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Ellington. And finally, that one's good. Ellington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Dwight Howard.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
No good on the free throw. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Bazemore. Bembry misses. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Down low. A steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter on the wing. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball. Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Outside Rondo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. You know, did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
For the crew, stick and moving, 14 in my pocket. If it didn't, he never was. Decisions, remember, I fell back when I regretted it till